we're out here on Mille Lacs Lake. Got my good buddy Dax with. What are we doing today?
We are fishing small transitions from weed to gravel on some major league flats on Mille Lacs, and we're fishing relatively shallow.
Yeah, looking for walleyes. You know, first ice out here. We got some rough ice. Checked it on the way out, but it looks like it's about 6-7 inches. And you know, we're not super far offshore, but we're gonna kind of go over, you know, how to cover some of these bigger flats. Yep. You know, what we're jigging and hopefully catch a whole bunch of fish. I'm excited. I've never ice fished first ice up here, and hopefully it's gonna be a good time. So basically what we're gonna do, you know, we're both gonna drill a big line of holes. I'm gonna be a little bit shallower, but we're looking for the kind of that contour spot, you know, whether it's 13 feet, 16 feet, where these fish are kind of holding up. And a lot of holes are definitely your friend out here. You got to cover a lot of water to essentially find those fish.
Yeah, some of the spots that you fish on Mille Lacs might be half a mile to well over a mile long. So drilling 20 holes in one day probably ain't gonna cut it.
No, it's a hundreds of holes deal. So
yeah,
well, let's do it. All right, so the reason we want to drill multiple lines of holes like this is to follow different contours. Essentially, maybe we start up shallow like we are this time and work out to deep. Now when we're working shallow to deep like this, you know, if we start catching fish, if let's say Dax starts catching fish at this hole and I start catching fish at this hole, well, that means that we found a contour line that these fish are running along. It always pays to drill a lot of holes, throw multiple depths to find, you know, number one, what depth those fish are relating to, and number two, try to find that sweet spot on the spot. Come on, eat it. Here it comes. Hooked up. Fish on. First one here. There we go. Not a big one, but we'll take that for basically the first drop of the day. First drop, we'll take that all day long. Nice little 17 incher there, and we're gonna let that guy go. Hooked up. Fish on. Feels like a nice walleye. Oh, this is fun. Get that out of there. Shallow water. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one, guys. Beautiful Mille Lacs walleye. It's probably about a 24 incher right there. Beautiful fish. That one came on that blue Tiger Glow Rattle Master, that Acme Cast Master with that rattle in there. Just pounding it real hard. That one came up and absolutely slammed it. That's awesome. We're gonna let that guy go and jig a whole bunch of these guys today.
Tom and I just got done drilling a set of holes off this little break we kind of liked on the map. And so he's out checking with the flasher, the Markham flasher, and what I'll do is I'll come behind him and check another set of holes with the AquaView Micro 2. And so this kind of just gives us an indication of where the transitions are. Maybe like rock to sand, rock to gravel. There's some big boulders kind of in the area we're at now. There's a little bit of weeds, but just kind of getting a feel of if we're kind of on the spot we want to be on. Got another one going on the iFish Pro. Here's some big suckers today, so we're gonna give them a little line, tighten up on her. Looks like he's there. Fish on. Feels looking good. Ooh, feels like a really good fish. Ooh, there he is, right under the ice. That's a good fish. Good one? Yeah. Oh yeah. Did he want that? 5.5 inch sucker? Boom, baby. Tom was on fire with the rattling Castmaster, and I caught a few on the Z-Vibe from Euro Tackle. And so we got a bite to eat. We looked out the window. The old iFish Pro was up, and a nice healthy 23, 24 inch fish.
Oh, I think 26, 27.
26, 27 inch fish. I lied, sorry.
Awesome. All right, so the Rattle Master's been doing pretty good for us out here so far. It's the same body as an Acme Cast Master, which that spoon's been catching fish for longer than I've been alive. Phenomenal bait, both through the ice, and we use it a lot open water for walleye, smallmouth. Everything eats that. They make smaller sizes for like bluegills. We're running that 1/8 ounce. It's a little bit bigger spoon, and it's got that rattle on the back. It's got a gold back, and it's got that UV glow front. Blue's kind of been the ticket for us, but it's been a great bait. It's kind of a cross between like that buckshot spoon and like a flutter spoon, just because both the ends are skinnier like that. When you pop it up, it'll have that sideways dart and flutter, but he also got that rattle in there. So that's kind of been our best bait for sure out here on Mille Lacs so far, and we're gonna get back to fishing.
I'm putting the Mojo ice to work today. Give her a little line. It's gonna be about hammer time. There he is. Fish on. Oh yeah. Feels like a good. Another nice Mille Lacs eye. Ooh. This one might be a good one here. Take your time with this guy. Big head shakes. Big head shakes here. What do we got? Oh. Nice. Oh yeah, another good. Oh, nice walleye. Oh, dang. You say sucker minnows aren't too big.
All right, so real quickly here, we're gonna go over what is the iFish Pro, how you rig it, and all that kind of good stuff. It is basically a bite indicator. It's similar to a tip up that allows the fish to run line once the flag is tripped. So here's the assembly. You have a rod holder down on this end. This is essentially your hole cover and the spring apparatus right here. But you get to run a rod. And when I'm running a rod, I want something that's essentially very parabolic. It's got the backbone to set on a fish from a long ways away, just in case something runs real far. This is a St. Croix. It's a 32 medium heavy. This is in the Mojo Ice version right here. And I'm pairing that up. You definitely want to reel with a great drag. This is the Pissy Fun. It's called the Ice X5, ICX5. 6-ball bearings, great drag system. That's very important when you're setting the hook on a bigger fish like this. You want a reel that has a good drag. And honestly, we're using this reel a lot for jigging as well. It's got a little longer stem, so it keeps the gloves out of the way. Great drag system. That's in the 500 size, and that reel's been a tank for us so far all winter long. Now, I'm running sucker minnows out here on Mille Lacs. You know, you can really run anything you want, dead bait for pike, whatever. I am running some larger minnows, and what I like to do is have a quick strike rig. You can see I got one hook in the front of the sucker, and then one hook in the back of the sucker. I basically tie those hooks in line tandem, and the one that goes up to your main line, I hook that right in the back. So when that sucker sits down there, he sits level or swims slightly down like that. Now, how you set these? Put a slip bobber knot on your line way up high, and then you put, these come right with the iFish Pro. They're just a little plastic piece that springs the flag. You get everything down there to the depth that you want to be at. So I'm going to drop it down. I already got this one set to depth. And once he's down there, that slip bobber knot will take that little plastic piece down. You don't want the plastic piece to fall all the way down. You want to keep that in your hand. And then you run the line right through the little seam in the iFish Pro. And then basically what you do, you take the rod, put it in the rod holder, open up the bail, and take the flag, push it under the red knob. Then you take the plastic piece and put that through the loop, push the flag all the way down, and set that just like that. And then when a fish pulls on that, basically what's gonna happen, your flag's gonna trip, he's gonna take line, you're gonna come over and set the hook. Hooked up. Fish on. Got no idea how big he is yet, but does not feel too bad. He ran some line on me. Oh, he's getting a little closer here. Oh yeah. There we go. beautiful Mille Lacs Lake walleye there. That is an absolute blast on those iFish Pros. All right, that is a wrap on Mille Lacs. I had a great time up there. This is kind of the bite recap. What'd you think?
We were definitely hoping for a home run, and I think we did it.
Yeah,
sure.
Phenomenal first ice bite. Depths we were kind of fishing.
About 9 to 14. We were in pretty much search mode for 2 days, but there was a couple little small areas that held more fish than others, but that was probably about the...
Yeah, cover a lot of water for sure. The other thing that paid off big was running dead or live bait, like we talked about, those dead sticks on those iFish Pros.
Yeah, those iFish Pros pretty much made both days. I mean, we jigged for probably 16 hours.
Yeah.
And the iFish Pro definitely outfished us.
Yeah, and we caught a lot of fish jigging, but nothing like the iFish Pro, especially in the middle of the day for sure. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Hope you guys learned something. Mille Lacs is a phenomenal fishery.
Yeah, it is, absolutely.
And until next time, I guess, anything else?
We'll definitely see you on the water.
Yeah, we'll see you. We're not sure where we're going next, but we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.